bro. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Why do you think I come over to you and I tell you, wow, it looks like you have a very sucky game last time because you were screaming most of the time.
That's every game. I'm not gonna lie, that's
Bro
every
was
game.
eating your ass basically every single game.
I'm not gonna lie, I get treated very unfairly in games.
Yeah, by all of the entities. It's like they know who you are. And they're just like, it's this motherfucker again. It's time to get started, bro. It's like time to cause you some hell. Wait. Did you see it? Did you see that? Did you see that Five Nights at Freddy's? The new Five Nights at Freddy's remake, like of three.
No, it's not
Were you
3.
can were you were
It's
you
it's it's
were you, it's which one is it? Which is the
2.
remake? Hold on. Two? Okay, sorry. You can talk to the animatronics of
Oh
the
no, that's
sequel.
the GPT stuff. You little fucker.
Huh? What?
Come on.
What's the what? The what?
I have a duck with me.
No, I was talking. I thought I thought you were replying to my comment earlier.
No, the GPT stuff is what it's called, and I don't even know if it's accurate or not.
What's the GPT stuff?
ChatGPT. That's what the program that
That's a
runs
Five
the
Nights
new.
at Freddy's 2?
There's 6 of them.
What the heck is playing right now, bro? My lo-fi music stopped, and my brain was so focused I didn't even notice. I got freaking. Hold on, how much did I listen to?
I, honest to God, might just
I
put
listened to
on
a whole
some.
minute of this. Nah, get that relaxing vibe back in here. Oh
Has everybody
yeah.
got their nice teas and their bubble baths ready? I got a nice glass of
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah.
I mean, technically for me,
Yeah.
it would
Wait, the
actually.
wine.
I don't drink wine. I actually don't drink alcohol. My father was an alcoholic, and I used to be an alcoholic.
Everybody gotta get those nice snacks and your teas.
I don't even have a single viewer right now. That's
That was a good
fantastic.
release day, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen the first movie though.
What? What movie?
The first FNAF movie, I never saw it.
I heard it was good, but like they cut a good portion of the fucking budget, or like they cut a good portion of it.
Oh, of the like lore story?
Yeah, like Goodbye to 87, they only did the newer FNAF. They didn't even do the technical old
They didn't
location.
do the Bite of 87?
No, which would have made sense
Wasn't that
lore-wise.
like a really big thing in the lore?
Yeah,
Wasn't that like the beginning of everything? The
yeah,
Bite of
it
87?
is.
They
That is
didn't
when
include
Purple
it?
Guy, or whatever the fuck his name was, I forget what it is, was put into a suit afterwards and then trapped. Because during
Oh, so they're
FNAF,
focusing on that lore? Like after Springtrap?
so the first game is actually what they made the movie of.
Continuity? The different continuity? What does
Uh,
that mean?
I gotta pull up your stream. I have no viewers. That sucks. The movie is different. Continuity. Continuity. Oh yeah, it can be. It is a little different. I hate the actors that they put in because
Oh,
they
did
were
they did
originally
they
gonna
take
use like certain actors and they just didn't.
did they take like a little bit of liberty in the lore and kind of for the movie plot at least? Is it
Kinda.
not completely accurate?
No.
Uh,
How much money am I at right now? It looks like it's its own version, basically, similar to how the books are, completely different versions. You're not wrong. Scott really wasn't kind of expecting it. I mean, if you really think about it, the other fucking parts of Five Nights at Freddy's, like FNAF World and all that shit, are completely different.
Oh, are you talking about like the newest like actual game after
No.
Sister Location?
So I'm pretty sure FNAF World came out before Sister Location.
What's FNAF World
it,
actually? I don't even know what that
it
is.
is a goddamn nightmare. It is an anomaly in itself.
Is that not part of the lore? That's probably why I don't know it. I know them in sequence mostly. Like I'm like, what? I have never heard of that one. Sister Location was good, honestly
Sister
speaking.
Location was okay.
It wasn't
FNAF
bad.
Shadow, what do you think of FNAF World? In all honesty, give me your hot take on FNAF World. Also, I like how you say new gamma and say Sister Location.
No, I said the one that was the one that's after the one that's after. I just don't know what the new one's called.
I
What about the
agree.
Glam Rocks? Isn't that the newest one? I thought that was the newest game. The Glam Rock animatronics.
Glam Rock?
Isn't isn't that the newest one? Yes. Oh, okay. I heard they make a little bit of a sequel where you play as a different child instead of Gregory. You play as a girl, and it's like after all the animatronics have been like disfigured. Ruin. Cassidy, yes, Cassidy is her name. Okay. I don't know,
Gregory.
lore wise,
Gregory. Gregory. I need you to get in my
lore wise,
chest. Gregory, I need you in my
lore
body.
lore wise. All right. Lore wise, I don't think the Glamrocks game had much to give us. If not, it was just a funny game with really
You're
good lasting
fucking
themes.
kidding me. Can I not catch a goddamn break?
I don't think it had a lot of good lore. But Cassidy had a lot more lore than Gregory. They actually did? Was there good lore? It was so like far fetched because of the digitized bunny. I was so lost because I was like, I thought we were done with Afton. I thought I'm confused. I don't know, man. Maybe I just got lost in the sauce.
I'm gonna get
What I
lost in
eat
the
and
sauce
what I
here in a
eat.
minute. Roxy, Chica. I agree with you. Roxy and Chica, I stand by it too. They'd be standing on it.
New and fun lore, good. Is questionable, but FNAF has always been like that.
Fuck
I feel
me,
like it's
man.
kind of just a new story altogether, though. I don't really think it combines well with the previous games. Like Sister Location was already kind of a different vibe than the old ones, but it was okay. You know, it was all right. And then the glam rock animatronics, I was like, oh, okay, this is a whole different story. Like, if they were gonna make movies, it was gonna be like all the original games, and then maybe Sister Location. I don't even think you need to add that one, but you could add that one.
Sister Location was okay. I think it kind of needed a bit of work. I'm excited. I got to see a little bit of the new
It
FNAF
was
remake.
intended to be a new story starting in their first VR game, but decided to continue the story instead.
I mean, it
Oh,
kind
so it was gonna
of.
be a new story. It
It,
already feels like a new story. It doesn't feel like the same one.
it is basically a new story.
I mean, it is, but it's like it's so dragged on that like this is a new story. The
I
other one
mean,
has ended. These are different. This is he's different. These are different entities almost.
What is really ironic is the fact that in I almost said a Resident Evil.
Resident Evil all of a sudden just got brought up.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit, little bastard! I'm gonna fucking murder you. You fucking backflipping piece of shit.
Efficient clauses that are the result of acts of power.
Oh, that's gonna attract monsters. Kemi, the big container that says handle with care that you have to keep upright, that attracts monsters when you fucking break it, right? Oh.
It increases their spawn time, is what he said. So yeah, by default, I guess that means more monsters.
Run past. Okay. Okay, that's lovely to know. I mean, FNAF 4 was technically the make on it was the child story for what was it? Which one? For the Bite of 87. So,
Okay, so passive powers are functions of objects, and active powers are your power over external objects. I think is how I'll put that.
I made 50 grand this time. That's not bad. This will bring my total up to 22. Yeah. 2200 and then I can yeah, that works. Ducky! It's la croix.
La croix.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Kaboom.
Thank you. It was super nice talking to you.
Have a good one, Shadow. I hope you have a good one. It was good seeing you in chat. So I have a question for people in chat. Does anyone actually listen to Suicide Boys?
I don't.
I know you don't. When I played the music, you were like, what the fuck are we listening to? Like, when I put it on in the car, you were like, what is this? Then again, you questioned all the music choices. Meanwhile, you're over here listening to shorts. What the fuck? Hold on.
Welcome Jasmine_Chris.
Thank you for tuning in, Jasmine.
Oh, turn down the loudness of the recall? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
I'll look
doing
into
good.
it.
How are you?
I'm not sure how to do that right now, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen your name before somewhere. Come on. Can we start, please?
Duck.
I worked out in the sun most of the day and I'm exhausted. Come on. Fucking criminy, that takes forever. My day's been pretty good. I'm chilling here with Frumpy on call. She's doing homework. She's studying, so it's kind of a fun time. Let's go. Whoop. Actually, we're gonna do 100. Yeah, we'll do 100. I have almost $100,000. I'm gonna see what else Indestructible Joan. Ooh, I like that. And then
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
I really don't know how to fucking work the Panda Pet Cafe, so I don't know what to do for that. I'm gonna do another strength. Thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm still kind of learning shit. The person I'm currently in call with is way better of a streamer than I.
Huh? No, I've just been doing it longer.
Still way better. You're still better when you first started. Still.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you should actually go check her out too. She's actually pretty good. I'm gonna get a jump boost. How much is it? It's 12k. That's 86,000. Can I get a crystal? Should I get a crystal? No, I can't get a crystal. Yeah, we're gonna go. That's good. That's good. I don't stream daily. No, sadly not. I wish I could, but conflicting schedules and other things. Honestly, kind of been trying to figure out a consistent stream schedule. I'm kind of just been trying to figure out how much I can stream. Because I'm also trying to find a job, and then I got college coming up here too.
I took some breaks, in my streaming career whenever I needed to. Little hiatuses.
My longest hiatus has been 4 days. Or no, more like just under a week. Thank you, I appreciate it. My energy is really low right now. I'm a little bit more energetic when I play with other people, though. So, it's a fucking clown, and I don't have a goddamn bomb. Come on, bud, let's play. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that.
Welcome Jasmine_Chris.
You like how popular you are?
I am not that popular in all honesty. I really am not. I mean, it's just people coming in and saying hi, and it's nice. I appreciate it. I know for a
Yeah,
fact
that's
that I'm
what
not that
streaming's
fucking
all about.
popular.
Averagely, it's good to make at least 2 views, right? Because there's so many streamers that 2 views is consistently relatively the average. That's what I used to say when I was starting out.
I
I used to
get
make
maybe 1 view. You can be a great streamer. Fuck me. Okay. Okay, I can't. By the way, great potential. You deserve. Thank you. I appreciate that. You can be a great streamer. You just need to attract more followers and viewers. Yeah, I just suck at that. I'm not gonna give out that kind of information if it is a bit personal. But I will say that I used to be by the beach. I miss the water. Where I currently am is also just as nice though. But where I'm going to be going after I'm done with college is going to be even better, in my opinion. Just a wall of barrels. I love it. Barrels. I have double jump, that's right. Extra jump, yeah. Yeah, go right ahead. All means, criticize however much you like. It is. I want to stream like how I make food. I want you to fucking be mean. You should do some dope stuff for your stream to make it more eye-catchy and to grow something more. I mean, I have been trying to draw like a fucking background stuff for myself. I do draw every now and then. I was debating between doing this or a drawing stream today, but I really wanted to play games and I really did not want to draw, but I might do that later tonight when I'm watching Adventure Time. The fuck is that? What just opened the door? Can I grab it? Grab it? Here, I cannot grab it. That is a no. Oi! Fuckhead. Fucking asshole. I mean, I do try to do that kind of stuff. I just don't have the budget for it right now. So.
What? I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Alright. Fucking assholes. I mean, again, it's just budget things, so that's really kind of the only thing that I have to worry about right now, and going to college, my thing should actually offer a program to where I can make money, so I'll be able to have some money set aside, but that money is going to be going somewhere else, i.e. my future endeavors of where I am going to live. It's still 6? It's 8. Sorry, because I put a cup in here. What's this at? This is at 9. Fuck it. I'll use this to kill her.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ruby.
If you allow... I'm good for right now. Actually, the person I'm in call with does animations and all that kind of stuff. So if I wanted anything, I'd ask
Yeah.
them. I really like their art and they're kind of important to me. So I won't fucking touch your nose until I need to. Shut up. And I'm gonna fucking use you to kill the damn bro, whatever the hell her name is. I don't even know where the fuck she went. Okay. She had disappeared. Fantastic. I love that. I will keep this safe.
Ah, ah, ow, ow. Hold on, my head is like just suddenly starting to hurt really badly. I'm gonna go make something to drink. Cause Jesus, hold on.
Have you had something to drink? When's the last thing you ate?
I ate at like 1. I ate like a brunch, and I had sweet tea mixed with cranberry juice.
That actually sounds really good. I had Pizza Ranch.
Yeah. The heck is that?
It's a pizza. Have you ever heard of CC's Pizza?
Well, I had some nuggets and a cheeseburger. Not a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger? A cheeseburger?
I had a chicken sandwich.
Chicken
Cheese.
sandwich? A chicken sandwich?
A chicken sandwich. Some cheese and
Fuck's
some
sakes.
pickles. I'm gonna make some tea.
It should be here. Oh shit, it's a goddamn flamethrower. It's a flimthermer. Flimthermer. I love the flimthermers.
Oh, I found my earbuds.
Where were they?
They were underneath my clothes.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
What? He sounds so like, shut up.
I think I'm gonna combine some of the jasmine. Oh, these are both different kinds of jasmine green tea. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put them together.
They are?
Well, you got me this one purple jasmine tea.
Oh yeah,
one
that's
green tea.
so the actual like loose leaf ones are from I think Arabic tea leaves, and then the other are Japanese, so different different areas.
I think one's primarily jasmine flavored and the other one's primarily green tea flavored as well. So I'm just gonna mix them together. It should smell good.
You know what I thought of whenever you said mix them together? The Powerpuff Girls intro.
Sugar.
Spice.
And everything nice.
With a little bit of chemical X.
Alright, I gotta let that boil for a sec.
Yep.
Aw, everybody is slowly dispersed, leaving me alone.
At least you had multiple beers. I only had one, and I'm pretty sure they're gone now. Thank you again for the follow, Jasmine. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Even if it was to kind of try and promote your business.
Oh, is that why?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, she wanted me. She wanted to She wanted to show me some examples of like cool designs and all that. So
Oh man, I wish
kinda,
that was on Twitter.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing on my Twitter, and I think that's where these views are coming from. Which I still appreciate the views.
Mm-hmm. Have you been advertising yourself on your social media?
I
Saying
have.
that you're on the path to affiliate? People love the path to affiliate people, I swear. They'll help you out.
I have, and no one checked it out. Actually, I haven't even checked my blue sky. Hold on.
Yeah, Blue Sky is nice. That's how I get all my peeps.
Oh, I
Hey.
just fucking spilled shit. Not a single view of it.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think it's just because you're a female.
That's messed up, bro.
Oopsie.
That's very messed up. I see a lot of male VTubers who do way better than females. And I don't even do anything weird.
Oh, I forgot you can climb on fun shit.
It's also like really this like dismissive of any work, any actual value that I provide past my gender, which is like kind of fucked up. And you know me. You know me.
Your work is amazing. I do have to say that. I can't fucking figure out how VTuber shit works. Do you think I know how? Do you think I have the patience to learn that shit? Do you think I have the patience to fucking figure out how to make a goddamn VTuber model? No. I barely have the patience to freaking. I almost said something really bad.
I promise you, it just takes a lot of time and consistency. People can be popular without having all of the flashy wows, okay?
The
You
jig,
don't need all of that.
the jiggle, jiggle,
The
jiggle.
jiggle. the You don't need all of that. Especially if you want to be known for something else. You know? Like when I started, I didn't want to be known as like, you know how everybody was going on a trip about big boobas ladies, AI girls. That was cool at one point. And you just gotta stick with who you are, genuinely. You know, you just gotta be you. And people who like you, people who like the content you provide will be like, "Oh, this is a nice niche, you know? This is my type of streamer," and they'll stay with you. Right? I have a few extra little things that I do that help. Like I do arts. I used to post a lot of art. A lot of artists follow me, you know, so it's nice. It's like a form of connection.
I haven't really been working on a lot of my. I mean, I have been. You've seen my art. You've seen what I've been recently doing.
But there are other things that you can use as a form of connection, like being being an indie gamer. You know, like being somebody who likes like the niche games, because people love that. Like people love old games. You know, it gives them like what is it called? The
Fucking
vibes.
shh.
The vibes. The vibes. I don't
You
know.
sacks
What to
of
say.
shit. You destroyed my fucking orb, you asshole.
Damn.
This bitch. I'm gonna. Hmm. I have anything. Anything at all. Nope. Fuck, that was a good run, too, that I just lost. I just lost a level 3 run that I had, like, 4 strength and everything.
Yeah, that's why that game makes me like so angry.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Minecraft.
Yay! The comfy, cozy build. The
I'm
building
not
game.
exactly
The
100%
building
sure.
game.
What do you have on the agenda for your motives? What do you want done? Because the
Um,
bank's pretty much finished.
what about the law place, the jury,
The courthouse?
the
You need.
judge, the courthouse. Yes.
You want me to get materials for the
There's
courthouse?
yes, and there's gonna be a cage in the middle of it for the criminal,
Alright.
the accused criminal.
Alright.
You can build the cage.
Alright.
It would be really cool if there was a way to open the cage that wasn't accessible by the criminal
Nice to meet
themselves.
you. I'm
So maybe
Ruby.
a little bit of redstone work. And the floor is made out of slabs, so you could just hide the redstone.
I could probably figure out a redstone contraption. Maybe.
That's if you want.
Well, I'll do whatever you need me to do. I'll do whatever you need me to do. So
I'm just trying to give you something to work on, just like whatever you want to do, whichever piques your interest, whatever
again,
is like the most thing that you want to tackle and be like fulfilled with. Be like, yeah, I'm a master of redstone. I got you. Watch this shit, bro.
hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
blow
hey,
your
look,
mind.
you're the boss of this realm, so I'll do whatever the hell you fucking want me to do. You can
Why not?
boss me around all you want.
This doesn't sound like it only applies to the world.
Hey, that's your interpretation.
The tone in your voice says otherwise.
Uh, again, that's your interpretation of the matter.
Mhm. Mhm.
Loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. And it's a little piece of heaven when we lay down. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. 'Cause she keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. I could probably have some music going. I've been really into like the country music this week. Red Clay Strays has kind of been what I've been listening to on repeat. Yep. What the fuck? I need a title. Do you have a title? What's something
For what?
flashy for the stream? I'm changing it. I still had it set to Repo Rats.
I can.
The duck
I
goes
swear
quack.
that usually gets my attention. What game are you playing?
Me?
So I can
Mike.
come up with a title.
Minecraft. I already came up with the title.
Oh.
You quack, so it was like, oh, okay, fuck yeah, I'll just name it the duck goes quack.
Why? Why?
Because
You
your
know,
quacks are fucking adorable. Damn, that's why. Was that a sneeze or what was that?
that was a thank you.
Oh, it was so quiet. It sounded so adorable.
I'm being patronized.
Yep. Absolutely patronized, cause you're totally not spoiled. Absolutely not spoiled.
I am not spoiled.
I can
I
change
am
that pretty
very
quickly.
independent. I am very independent. I have all of the power. I'm the greatest mastermind this world have ever known.
The cutest mastermind this world has ever known.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just my henchman.
Oh! Ow! Damn! Alright, I see how it is.
That's what you
I'll.
get for patronizing me. You should have kept your mouth shut. The promotion.
Oh, my voice is barely audible.
One Dead by Daylight skin you are attempting to be gifted. I bought it myself with my own money, okay? Because I am big lemon and I have money
Yeah?
because I save, even though I do not have job.
Hey,
I have
Frumpy,
saved.
I have a
I
question for
learned the
you.
art of living poor, so I have money still.
Who got you DVD again on your computer?
Who got me DVD when I do not play it?
Hmm?
Who didn't ask me? Who didn't ask me if I was gonna play on PC? I still play on Xbox. I haven't even downloaded it.
Well, still. And who also got you a couple other things too, like the throwing a pie? I'm pretty sure, right? I think that was
What?
yeah. Or was that free?
Everything was free.
Oh,
I talked to you about it, but I ended up not doing it because I felt bad.
I thought I got a charge for it.
No, I'm pretty sure the pie is free. That's a throwable redeem. Throwables are free. They're innately set up by my program upon install.
Okay then.
I'm
Am
not
I?
making false accusations.
No, I didn't know.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't typically like when people buy me things, even if it's a gift, because I get so scared and like I feel like I owe them for the rest of my life.
Well, you know what my stipulation is on owing me something.
Did you know you can pet me?
Do I?
Check out the pet cafe.
Yeah, you do. You want me to remind you on Discord?
Why does this sound? Why does this sound? Why does this sound naughty?
What? Why is your head in a gutter? Here, I will graciously remind you on Discord right quick. Hold
It's
on.
not my fault. It's the tone of your voice, okay? That's why I was so cautious to say it. I was like, why am I scared to know? Like,
That is the only thing that she would do is if you owed me anything. Cause I'd do that to the ends of the earth.
that is cute. Yes, that is cute. But like I said, I don't really like. I have implemented rules, right? Like I was like, no, you're not allowed to buy me anything, you know. And
Yeah.
we've kind of bypassed that, you know. He's kind of like, nah.
Yeah, no, not with me. Nope. I'll fucking
So I'm like,
spoil you, goddamn rotten.
so I don't understand why we're having this conversation where he's like suddenly being like, oh, you want me to remind you about all of the things that I've done for you in like a weird manner where it makes me feel like
No, not supposed to make you feel
we're
like shit.
fighting.
Fighting.
Yeah, but don't do it. Don't do it. Not even joking. Don't do it.
I wouldn't. I'm just saying that everything that I get you is for a reason. Because you deserve the best, the absolute best, and nothing but the best.
I can make the best. You know what not getting what you want. You know what not getting what you want or need when you need it makes you
Greedy.
creative.
Who else is on here? Cammy, why are you on the world? What are you doing?
Doug. you do not get what you want or need, you get creative. You make it happen by yourself.
Hey, Kemi, by
Why
chance, do you
why
have...
think I make all of my stuff?
Kemi, do you have a Fortune 3 book by chance? I'll trade you.
I think I told Jug not to buy things for his stream because I was so upset that he was gonna pay another artist. I was like, I will make it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get very overwhelmed. I haven't really finished a lot of things I was supposed to do. Like I
I
gotta make
should.
Sophie art.
Then you gotta make Cindy art.
Yeah, I gotta make Cindy art.
And then I actually have a commission that I want, but I haven't put it in yet. I didn't put it in for a reason. Where are my villagers? Kemi, where are my fucking villagers? Kemi?
Oh no.
Kemi?
Did Kemi
Kemi,
listen?
come here. Come here. Come here. Where are you? Come here. Come here, Kemi. Okay. In this pit, right here, I had about 12 villagers. Where in the fuck did they go? No, there was a Fortune 3 villager in this one. Fantastic. This is why I can't have nice things.
You can just see who was online.
Well, not exactly. I can't figure out who placed the block because I'm pretty sure I know what happened.
Well, Endermans were around. Are you sure it wasn't just a mob?
That placed the block?
Endermans drop blocks when they pick blocks up, right? Eventually, don't they put them down?
Hmm.
Because I know that the Endermans pick up dirt blocks or any blocks, and then they just randomly will put them down.
I'm gonna go see if I can find a Fortune villager. Actually, I'm pretty sure Lacey, my ex, had one.
You're stealing it from the community center?
Huh? No, the villager. I'm just gonna go see what I need.
Oh, you're just gonna use it? Okay.
Well, I mean, the villagers are there for trade, right?
Yeah, you can use them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what are you? You're in efficiency 4. Do we have efficiency 5 in this world?
I am not. I was simply asking a question. I was like, well, are you planning to take the villager from the community center?
No.
And he said no. He said, I'm going to use it. That's what they're for, right? And I said, yes. That was a conversation, not an argument. I was curious. I wanted to know to what extent he was like, what his plan was. I found out. End of conversation.
I want to smooch.
Well, he's tripping. Okay. Any action that is done by pure will or free will is done by fulfilling your strongest desire.
All right, Cammy, I'll cut you a deal.
Influence
I'll cut you a
your
deal.
actions.
If you help me get a Fortune 3 villager. Where are you? Come here. Yeah, that's tased. Where's Kemi? He's down here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ruby.
I thought we said no more expanding. I will trade you one of these. Yeah, Frumpy, didn't we establish no more expanding on the on their base?
Yeah, I told him that if he expanded anymore, it would have probably kind of approached his nearby neighbors, and he's already expanded so much that we cannot put a house nearby. Or at least if we did put a house nearby, it would need to have an attic and not a basement.
What about downwards? He says.
Wasn't your limit like 6 blocks? That's really only enough for like one room, really. So I don't think, unless you want to make it, make him allowed to drill more farther. That is you, not me. I already stated my realm of power. I said no more expansion. Vertically or horizontally. Horizontally?
No more than 30 blocks deep.
No more than 30.
Alright, let me get... I'm measuring. Hold on. Take me to the deepest part of your base, Kemi. Take me to the deepest part. Is this it? Okay. Yeah, I thought I was far enough. That's my fault. I'm gonna just boop. We're gonna so gonna come out here. I fixed it. It wasn't nothing important. Love getting richer. I'm going to kill whatever villagers fall down here. Oh no, there are none. There are none. I filled the hole back up. So you're good. So I have exactly 30 blocks right here. I am not the police, so that is not my matter. Sorry, Sophie.
What's missing? What's up?
Sophie was hit.
By what?
It's Kemi.
Oh.
Sophie needs to take a shit on the ground. On the bed. That's all she needs to do. Okay, y'all are in regulation. But I do want y'all to realize... Yeah, alright, so...
I don't
Come
think
up here.
he meant to say that.
Okay, so, I want you to realize something. You actually are 8 blocks, you still have 8 blocks in reserve, right? But I also want you to realize this. We can no longer build properties along here and all the way to Cindy's house because of your underground escapade. Because your thing goes all the way out to here.
We could make skyscrapers. So basically, more than one attic.
Yeah, you're that pole right there is actually where I started digging at. That is where basically the end of your base is.
Okay, these are different.
I don't know what to do. It's dazed, all right? I don't know what you want me to do.
Okay, to do or to not do?
To be or not to be, that is the question. I actually really like Shakespeare.
Hmm. Hmm. These are very, like, it's because everyone, all of these philosophers are talking about the same thing. So it's very hard for me to keep up with like who said what and what are the differences in each belief and system. Because Reed kind of builds upon it, and then Hume kind of takes it and changes a bit of it. So it's like almost the same thing, but it's not.
Alright, Frumpy, we do have... God damn it!
Hmm?
Cammy, I was literally trying to fix a hole and another one spawned. Cammy, chill the fuck out. I think it looks good. I'm gonna go and check my riches.
I'm hungry.
Yes, Ruby, I know you're hungry. I've been gone, been gone, been gone. Hey, Cammy, do you think you could do me a solid, bro? Think you can pop into my stream right quick and see how loud my volume is for my music? Oh, I'm dead.
I think after I finish my notes, I'm just going to like watch a bunch of YouTube or like watch a YouTube explanation so I can auditorily hear like explanations and then maybe like their explanations will make sense of this a little bit more.
I was gonna say you want to play some Minecraft? She's debating it. Did you say no?
Yeah.
Oh. Cammy, what are you doing? What the hell are you two doing? I'm very concerned. No. Kemi. Okay, yeah, world's closed. I'm fucking kicking everybody off.
What happened?
My entire villager setup is now zombie villagers.
Did Kemi do that?
The only person that was fucking with it was Bronze and Kemi.
Alright, well, you can put a suspension on them if you would like. Just until we fix it.
From where? Where though? How did a drowned get in here? Even the ones that I... Oh my god. And all my beds are gone! Kemi, what the f...
It sounds like your parent doing with your irritating children.
Dude, I had a fortune or a I had a fortune 3 in here. Or at least some sort of fortune villager in here, which is actually hard to get. And it was perfectly locked up, and now it's all fucked.
Don't you need like golden apples to cure them?
Welcome Cami_Desu
No, Cammy, I'm missing literally 30 beds. I am missing a shitload of beds. I am missing a bunch of shit in this fucking room. Because I know this wasn't bronze. Because bronze didn't fuck with this shit. No. At this point, I don't give a shit. It pisses me off. It pisses me off just fucking seeing them. Well, now I know what I'm fucking doing now, so... Honestly, just give me a minute. I honestly don't give a shit, Kemi. Just don't fucking come onto my property anymore, please. Don't touch my shit. I was I'm frustrated. I rarely ever come down to this portion of the base. I rarely ever touch my villagers. And for literally 3 years, this has been populated. Literally, it hasn't been touched. And the one instance that I genuinely do come down here, it is completely fucked.
You mean the deep?
Yep.
You mean in
The deep and the top are gone. All of it. fucking pay a fucking monthly subscription for this shit, and everything gets fucked when everybody's at it. Shit gets added, shit gets taken away. I just can't catch a fucking. Okay, I just need to calm the fuck down. It's really not that
Do you
bad.
think we can cure them?
No, they're all dead. I killed them all
Why are they dead?
because
Why
I
did you kill them all?
because they were all zombies, and I am not curing all of them. That no. Those
Why not
those
just cure
villagers were here for years, literally years, untouched, unfucking touched for years. And the only
Yeah, I
person
came down there not that long ago actually, and they were fine.
exactly. So it's like this is recent. This is ridiculous.
Oh, maybe it happened when we turned it on, not, um, because there was like, maybe it happened when when we turned it on survival mode, because I did tell you there was a lot of mobs in your underground base because it wasn't very well lit, and because there's a lot more like new area for them to spawn into.
Kemi and Sophie, y'all are allowed on the server. It's okay. Y'all are good.
Maybe there was zombies and they couldn't escape. I don't know. I should have checked. I didn't go all the way down when I was because there were so many mobs. I didn't want to go all the way down, so I only went like on the first floor. Really? Well, second floor, I guess. I didn't go down the ladders where the villagers were. Is the world still on survival, by the way?
It
Or is it
is.
on... Oh, okay.
It's honestly
Survival.
whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore. Just
Okay.
done with fucking today, alright? This shit with my dad pissed me off, and just, yeah. My dad fucking's been pissing me off all day today, honestly. So, I'm just done. It's whatever. I don't care anymore. Because apparently, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I genuinely try, no matter how hard I put my effort into, it's not fucking good enough. So, I don't give two fucks anymore. So. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, Hoff. Thank you. Oh, Delilah's live right now? Oh, no, that's not Delilah. Hmm.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Both of these people end up deciding that things require a libertarian free will. Either that, which is read, or Hume kind of more or less relies on this hypothetical libertarian free will, which I don't understand how different it is, but and that is all the notes that I shall be doing today. Stretch, big stretch. Oh, and I forgot to pour my hot water in my tea.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yep. So, Frumpy, what are you doing now?
Making myself some tea.
Nice. What are you planning on doing after this? Since you're done studying?
Well, I guess I could play some games.
You genuinely don't have to.
Yeah. I really wasn't feeling like playing much today, surprisingly.
ZZZZ.
We could start watching Adventure Time.
Yeah, sure. That sounds fun, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, you guess? So you don't want to.
I never said
I
that.
can hear it. I feel like I can hear it in the tone that you are just disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed.
We can do something else. Is there something that you would like to do?
Nope.
I am just at a lack of ideas. It is the only reason why I am suggesting the Adventure Time earlier than expected. So I mean, if you have anything that you would like to do, I have no problem doing that instead.
I'm not rolling back the server, Cammy. There ain't no point.
You're rolling back the server
Cammy wants me to.
to before the.
I'm not going to. No point. It doesn't matter. What's done is already done.
Welcome Sophie43.
Thank you, Sophie.
You seem very tense.
Yup.
Yep. You think you think you'll be able to calm down if you spend some time with me?
I'm calming down now. Being here is being calming, so.
Okay. Alright.
I don't even know what project I want to do. I don't know what I want.
Do you want me to come play Minecraft with you?
I don't want to make you play games unless you want to play games. Turn into a needle, yeah, don't wanna do it again. Got shit I'm not trying to relive. Get fucked up and I'm sick. These old habits gon' kill me quick. Quicker than I could like. Quicker than I could think. Lift me up, don't won't sink. Pull me up, I need a drink. What I do when sabotage is all I know. Oh, I done dug myself my own grave in this hole. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kill me slow, slow. Cutting close, so. No running. What's the point in going on? Bam. Okay. Cool. I didn't realize I had that book. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I'm happier now. I'm a little bit more cooled off now, so. What you doing, Frumpa? What you doing, love?
I'm packing up some of my stuff in a box.
Fantastic. Has your roommate came back at all yet?
No?
Oh, okay, then she has fucked off. But she probably does not want to live with you anymore. And that is not a shot at you, but she probably just got sick and tired of being around you. Which, in all honesty, good, because she's a fucking bitch. She was a fucking cunt when I was there. She is a fucking cunt now.
Yeah, but I feel bad.
Don't feel bad, because that bitch loves drama. I hear it every single time she's on the phone. Oh, you should buy me these flowers and you should take me out to dinner. It's not an obligation, it's a requirement. Though, to be honest with you, if I did have to go to the dorms, just hypothetical, if I had to, I would set ground rules. I'd had ground rules. A text, shit I left unread. Never trying to be with it, dip this up in my ignorance. 10 dope dealers, X want me to see. Can't trust her, don't believe her. Reblock turn into a needle, yeah, don't wanna do it again. Got shit I'm not trying to relive. Get fucked up and I'm sick. These old habits gon' kill me quick. Quicker than I can think. Quicker than I can blink. Lift me up, don't want sink. Pull me up, I need a drink. What the fuck do I do when sabotage is all I know? Oh, I done dug myself my own grave in this hole. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kill me slow, slow. Curtain close, so grunty. What's the point in going on? I'm pretty sure. Am I? What am I? Hold on. Is this the extended version? No, it is. It is the extended version because this is the 6. Yeah, this is the 6-minute version instead of the 3.5. Sounds delicious. I made sliders the other night. They were fantastic. I did dry roasted tomatoes and everything too, so it was like really sweet and acidic. It was delicious. And we have someone who is staying with us currently, and she was a little surprised about dinner. She's like, I haven't eaten this good in a very long time. I'm like, I cook like this every now and then.
You're a really good cook.
Oh, please, you haven't had any of my good cooking yet. I haven't made anything fancy for you. That's gonna change here, though. I hopefully will.
I can just tell by how you act.
Please. I'm not that confident in myself when it comes to my cooking. I'm not that good of a cook. I've seen actual chefs. I'm not that good of a cook.
I'm going through and I'm just packing some stuff. Little bottles.
Oh, another huh? I'm listening to Suicide Boys right now, Cindy, and that is because I can't go to the fucking Grade A concert this August. Honestly, I might buy tickets with my tax return if I have the money for it.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
I actually don't know this album. What song is this? This is Black Surfs. Kemi, I've already told you to come back to the server. You're good, bro. Alright?
There's no way she's not planning to come back.
Kemi?
No, my roommate. She left all her stuff here.
I would fucking steal it. Why can't you? Kemi, I literally said you're okay to come back, dude. You're fine. Come on. I'm not gonna fucking ban you. I'm not that much of an asshole. Will I bitch and complain? Abso-fucking-lutely. You won't get banned. If you fix the villagers, that's fine. I don't care. It's on you. Sophie's back. She's chilling. I don't know what the hell she's doing. Releases. Yin Yang Tapes. Shameless Suicide. Yes, you can fixie. Just stop fucking with my shit. Kill Yourself Part 1. Kill Yourself Part 1 through 6. Kill Yourself Part 5. Kill Yourself Part 3. Ooh. Big Short Cream Soda. This is... Oh, it's a Shake Well, too. That's not bad. I like that one. I think... That's Kill Yourself Part 7 through 8. I no longer feel the razor guiding my heel Part 3. Let's Kill Yourself Part 9. Kill Yourself 10.
These are some weird songs.
I no longer feel the razor guiding my hair Part 1 through 3. That's what we're gonna list. This girl upset.
House rules, like, and she's like, yeah, it does. But we can't really do anything to enforce it. So I'm angry because nothing even really happens. Nothing is there to protect me from it happening again. So I'm like super cautious whenever I go wash my clothes. Yeah. I don't know who did it. I actually did call the police that was operating on the campus to file a report, but the number that my RA gave me wasn't the correct number. So they ended up calling me back like a few weeks later when I kind of just didn't want to talk about it anymore. And I didn't feel like calling them back or anything, so I just let it go. There was a chance that they wouldn't have even seen my report as like a valid reason to look at the cameras.
Actually, it is in the
And
state of
that's why.
Texas that is considered indecent. Actually, hold on. I mean, technically, your roommate threatening you is a Class C misdemeanor in the state of Texas. That I actually looked up.
I don't really think she threatened me.
You want to go, or we can? That's a threat. That is considered a threat.
It felt more like a threat to me because I was the only one in the room at
Yep.
the moment.
Yep.
I was
And
the only one that she could have possibly taken her anger out. But she was technically talking to you, but I felt scared because I was the only one in the room and you were on the phone.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm gonna leave. So I left, and for like 30 minutes I sat in the stairwell. I had nowhere else to go, but I didn't want to come back. And I texted my RA, like, crying, asking if I could talk to her. I just wanted someone to talk to and I had no friends. And she texted me like the next day and I told her it was fine. Yeah. I don't know, man. It seems that not only like other people here are just shitty, but like they don't have the proper reinforcements that they should.
because it's a
Probably
college.
because they don't want a bad representation, so they won't they won't actually document anything.
Yeah.
Because it ruins their reputation.
Oh yeah, that's
And
why.
it tarnishes the living conditions here. It makes you have to deal with a lot of really bad shit that
Not
shouldn't
to
be
mention.
allowed and is legally not allowed.
Oh yeah, like the people smoking inside the dorm rooms too.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's against the law, and also it's considered a school, so there will be no drugs tolerated on school campus grounds. But hey, you
I
know
don't.
what? Weed's
I
okay,
don't
right?
think. I don't think my roommate does that. I have
Um,
heard her say. I do think her girlfriend does it. I think it wasn't her. I think it was her girlfriend. Especially since like the time period that I was smelling it was kind of when she invited her girlfriend and another woman over. And they stayed here for 3 days. And they would wake up like super fucking early at like 9 a.m., which is
I'm
not a time that I wake up usually. I wake up at like 11. Okay, so hear me out, hear me out. I stay up late, like I'm working, I'm crunching, either that or I'm streaming, and I expect to have good sleep. And whenever I wake up early, like I wake up at 9 a.m. and my roommate's sleeping whenever she has her off days, you know? I am dressed and out as soon as possible. And I try not to turn on any of the lights as well, like maybe just the bathroom light to try and see, and like I'm out. I want to leave as fast as possible because
meanwhile,
I'm kind of virtually scared of my roommate in a way, but also it's respectful. Meanwhile, these three girls just like get up, turn every single light on, and start yapping, bro. Like, and I get up and I peek over my bed, and and they're just like, "Hi," I don't know how to feel. Like, I was super uncomfortable because I didn't know any of the girls, and I was just like, "Damn, this really is not like a home for me at all." My roommate's out here making herself feel very comfortable, apparently, but
yeah, that's something you should tell the RA because I don't think you're allowed to have people come over and stay the night in your dorms.
I think you're allowed to let someone stay for minimum like 2 days. 2 nights actually, I think is what they said. And I think that's because the college technically doesn't want uh people to like use them as if they're like a free hotel because you have to pay for the housing here. So if you're letting people come and stay, then they're not paying for the housing. And the house like usually when you get set up with like roommates and stuff, unless you pay for like your own room, which I don't think even is an option. I think you can if you have accommodations, like if you have a disability. But other than that, like you can't get your own room, so it's like extremely disrespectful. Like there's not enough room for you to have people over usually for like a lot extensive stays. Like I understand like study sessions and stuff like that, but there's also like a downstairs study room for study sessions, and like the library's open for 24 hours for study sessions. You can book a whole room for free, which I actually used to do. So yeah, I don't understand. I feel like my roommate wants me to be obedient. Like I feel like she doesn't see me as an equal individual, and she just sees me as like something that she wants to try and mitigate the input that I have on the environment for like as little as possible. So she doesn't like when I have things around or like yeah. But I guess it's
Hope
okay.
everyone
Like
enjoys
I'll
it
come
here.
back and like my
Please
stuff will
follow
be
the
moved
stream.
because she just didn't want them there, and like I
Was
have
it
like
on her
really little
side
feet
or no?
and I can't remember like me where I put things is very important. All right, sometimes I don't remember where I even put things. So when you move it around, it really disorients me. Like I don't know where my stuff is anymore, and it makes me feel like I'm crazy. So I'm sitting here like, where did I put this? Where did I put this? It's not where I put it. Someone else moved it. So
Would she do that when it was on your side of this on your side of this on the room?
we have 3 tables. So one of the middle table is like shared between us. So if I have things on that table, she'll kind of like move it over. She doesn't like when I use the middle table,
Yeah, no.
which is fine.
That's encroaching on personal space. Considering it's your
I
shit,
I,
I'd
I
fucking
was
lose
kind
my
of
mind. I'd lose my
I was
shit.
kind of I was kind of fine with that. That seems like really petty to like get very upset about. But like for the type of stuff that she was getting upset at me about, which is like me just being a little loud, like a little too loud. Um And then like she also is like very weird about hygiene. She she kept complaining because the shower must have been dirty, which is weird because I washed the shower, like I let the water run and I wash it. But then even after I do that, and even after she sees me do it, she's like, "No, it's not clean." Like she has to say something
I'm
after every
sorry, do
single
I
time
have to bleach the
I use the
shower every
shower.
single time I use it?
So I'm very discouraged from using the shower now in my dorm because I'm like, I don't like dealing with my. So I do it when she's not here, and then I just pretend like I never took the shower. And for some reason, she suddenly has nothing to say. So it's only when she knows I took a shower that she has to tell me that I have to go clean it. So
She
yeah,
makes you, hold on, she made you clean the shower?
well, she either will tell me to go clean, like she'll tell me, hey, like there's stuff on the floor. You know, she tries to be nice about it, but it's very like
Bitchy.
it's kind of reminds me of how my mother would complain about my existence in our house, you know. And my mom's nice, you know. My mom she comes home rightfully exhausted from work, you know, and like I am her child, so it's a very different concept when your mother does it versus like someone who's an equal. This is this is like the same age as me. Like you have nothing above me, and she treats me like I'm inferior, basically. So I don't appreciate it too much. Uh, nah. I mean, I tried to defend her for the longest time because Juck was so quick to like hating her and like telling me she's being very toxic. She's being very bitchy, and I was like, well, eventually I would get tired of certain things that I do as well. Like I can understand, and I tried to fix the issues and like just quietly not do the things that annoyed her. But it didn't work. I give it a stretch because she'd still be mad at me anytime that I do actually end up doing stuff. So I don't know. And her comments about like why are you here so often? Like why don't you never leave? Is kind of just telling me that she just doesn't like me here. She doesn't like my existence here. That is the main issue. She doesn't like it that I'm here. She wants me to leave. She doesn't like that I'm here. So she must not be very used to sharing environments, which is fine, you know. Like it's my first year here too. Sharing a tight space with someone is new, you know. I just wish I got to have my first experience with somebody who didn't hate my guts. That's kind of like the only thing that I have. So when I have my meeting that's coming up this Friday, I'm kind of just I don't feel like I don't I don't want to bring up any of the stuff, you know. I don't want to like point fingers and be like, "Oh, well you do this and this and this and this." I'm just going to be like, "You know what? Okay, look. I never even wanted the meeting, okay? I'm just like, look, if you can tell me when things seem to annoy you beforehand, we can talk about." Yeah, I had a sister. Like I used to room with my sister all the time, but like she was never this bad. I don't know. We just never complained because it was all that we had for like the longest time. We have always grown up sharing a room until I was 16 and then I got my own room. So it's like I'm not even that used to having my own space. Like I grew up not really even having my own space. So I don't know, man. Oh, damn. That's not good at all. Me and my sister would fight sometimes. We're not like play fighting, I guess. And then verbally we don't fight. We're just like harshly judge each other and resent each other. And then eventually maybe sometimes that will lead to verbal confrontation, but most of the time we just resent each other and it doesn't really lead into anything and it doesn't get fixed.
Well, I have an interview tomorrow at noon.
Wow. You got an interview?
Yep.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, well, it's for a sales position, so
So you can do good. I wish you best of luck.
I'm not in the mood right now for anything. I'm not.
Oh,
I don't even.
I'm sorry.
I just want to fucking snuggle in bed and just fucking rot away.
Aww. Yeah, that's probably worse. I know it could be worse, definitely, like 100%.
Oh, I know that
But
too, but I
yeah.
just. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm wiped. And yet when I come home, I say, hey, I'm wiped, and I'm just saying it to say it, and then my stepmom is like, yeah, well, I am too. And she
Aw.
comes at me with a snarky fucking attitude, and it's like, is this a personal attack, or is this just you being you? Because I
She's
can't
just
fucking tell.
when she says she's a wife, she's like so exhausted that she's very frustrated.
She didn't fucking do anything
And
today. She sat on her ass all goddamn day.
oh, then I don't know why she's frustrated.
Because she's like, I put in minimal work. I'm like, you are a fucking desk jockey.
Hmm. Hey, hey. After streaming, I am also tired. I have very back pain because my posture is bad. You know, sometimes it is some work. You know, especially when you have to deal with bad people or you have to deal with like drama or a really bad game that leads to everybody arguing.
Yeah, I know I know the last stream we had together was my fault, alright? I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't. That was not what my implication was supposed to be. That was supposed to be funny implication that like the last stream was shit because it's
Yes.
a repo and everybody was mad that we were failing. That's kind of
Funny.
what the stretch is to do. Like the stretch is correcting my back, but yeah, I do a posture check redeem. I just feel like you guys are gonna call me shrimp. You guys are gonna be like, get fucking straight, you shrimp, and I'm gonna be embarrassed, and I don't want you guys to call me out on my bad posture. Yeah. Um. Yeah. No. I plan to kind of just hopefully. I want. I just want the bare minimum. You know. I just want. Like in the meeting, I literally just want like, hey, I want you to be
Uh,
nice to
um,
me when you have to confront me about something bad, and I want you to just kind of like um not bring it up at the last minute like when you're annoyed, and understand that just because you bring it up doesn't mean that I'm going to change what I'm doing, because sometimes your requests are unreasonable. You know, sometimes we have unreasonable requests. Sometimes we get angry for unreasonable things because we're highly irritable in that moment, and that's fine. Like whenever I've gotten annoyed about my roommate's little habits multiple times, but I don't say anything. You know, I vent about it like to Jug or to my friends, or I don't vent about it at all, and I just keep it to myself. And then later on, I'll be like, yeah, but we live in a very small place, and it would be like super unreasonable or unrealistic for me to demand her to be quiet all the time, because this is like our house, like this is our home, this is where she sleeps. She's gonna
uh,
come here and have her downtime and talk and be on the phone and stuff, and that should be fine, right? But I don't like that I have like a double standard, because I'll accept that from her and then she won't accept it from me. So I'm like, what do you want me to do? Because I'm on game and I'm talking and I'm socializing and I'm having my downtime, and she does not like it when I have my downtime, but I let her have her downtime. And it feels like double standards. Yeah, I think that's how I describe it. It just feels like I'm not allowed to have those luxuries for some reason, but she is. She just wants to be as minimally affected by this transition of us sharing a room as possible. And if I encroach on anything, then it's my fault, and I shouldn't have done it. Which is just like boss princess vibes. I don't know.
that's correct.
Yay.
I might leave. I don't know. I want to
Gonna
leave.
leave and do what?
I might just go be alone for a bit.
Uh, you tired?
No, actually, I'm kind of wide awake. That wasn't sarcastic.
I can let you go. You can have your personal time.
I don't want to go. No, it's. I'm indecisive right now.
Hmm.
What do
I
you
know
want?
you don't feel the best right now.
Well, I mean, I don't feel the best anyways, period, and I haven't for the past couple of days, so. Then again, what else is new?
Mm.
I'm not trying to be depressive, by the way, I hope you know. I'm not. I'm just
No, it's fine.
stressed, and everybody's on my ass, and it's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vent a little bit. So my father has kind of made me reliant on him and his money because he's like, oh, you don't need a job. No, I've asked him numerous times, hey, I can get a job if you need me to help pay bills. I can do all this. And he's like, no, don't worry, I'll pay you. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry about it. So he's made me reliant on his money. And now that he's slow and has no money, he's kind of on my ass about getting a job. I'm like, I have offered to get a job numerous times and you've told me no. And now you're hounding me getting on my
Does he need
ass.
your money now?
He kind of does.
Hmm.
Yep. Mostly for bills. That's kind of it. But I mean, hey, a $400 fucking trip to Costco definitely will help with $30,000 you owe in taxes, right?
Did he do his taxes?
Nope.
I thought you said he.
He owes 30 grand.
Holy shit.
Yep, that's what happens when you don't do your taxes for 5 years.
That's
No, I
true,
do
but
because
he does live with them.
I do live with him. I do eat his food. I do use his water, his electricity, his Wi-Fi, and all that. So I do owe him money as a more obligation of living purposes, not more. Not like as in he wants my money just because he wants it. No, it's for legitimate reasons, and I'm gonna have him leave receipts. I'm not letting him get away with just paying me or me paying him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of how my
well,
mom and me are. But it definitely can change depending on like family dynamic and family needs. Like my mom doesn't need my money. She's supporting herself. And what I can hear is their family is like having a rough time, so they are looking to their children to kind of execute some of their difficulties, I guess.
well, I mean, it doesn't help that my stepmom's only looking for a job that was similar to Boeing because Boeing laid her off.
Also, both of your parents are kind of not working.
No, my stepmom's been out of a job for almost a year.
Oh.
She hasn't been looking. She's been sitting on her ass doing fucking nothing. I don't want to disparage and talk shit on my parents, but at the same time, it's like you still act like a fucking asshole. You act like a prick, and it makes me just want to leave.
Yeah, no one typically means to talk crap about their parents, but when push comes to shove and you feel disparity, it's natural to want to talk about it and feel heard about it. That doesn't mean that that's like the complete whole of your parents and that's like the identity that they have, but definitely what you're feeling currently.
And any time that I've gone to them about my feelings or said something, here, so they complain about me not coming upstairs and hanging out with them and doing all this shit, right? Huh?
Mm.
Nah, don't worry, sport. You don't have to get a job 2 weeks later, grr. Why you not get job, sport? Yeah, that's basically how it is.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so as I was saying, he's right. Well, I forgot where I left off. What was I talking about?
Reason why you don't like to go upstairs. Something
Oh
about
yeah.
not being able to tell your parents about your feelings.
So anytime that I've gone upstairs and talked about my feelings, unless if I'm like genuinely breaking down and fucking crying, they don't give a shit. And I mean that literally. Because anytime that I'm like, oh yeah, this is how I'm feeling, this is all it, well, that's just how it works. That's just life.
Oh
No,
my
oh,
god, don't even get me started on that talk.
you're
What?
gonna be okay. It's all right. It's part of life, but we can work it through it, and it's just that's part of life, bro. Grow up. That's all I get. That's all the fuck I
Damn.
get. And it's like, are you
No reassurance at
serious?
all.
No reassurance. No, it's all right. We're here for you. I mean, I do get it.
More
We're
like
here
a
for you, but like, what the fuck? Like, come
it
on.
feels more like a double slap in the face.
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah. No, I can't. I would be lying if I didn't say my parents did the same. Specifically, my mom. Um, but yeah, I mean, sometimes in frustration, definitely my dad. But I'd like to assume that eventually, when if I approach the situation correctly, I could probably get in a good conversation with them. But I haven't tried in a long time because of some of those instances. It really makes a child not want to go to you anymore. I mean, I'm sure, if you wanted to, if you were curious and you were like, oh, why do people do that? Like, why are there children who are reporting very similar activities from their parents? Like, why does everybody get the that's life card?
Why?
It's
Because
probably,
it's because all the parents are like, well, I'm not gonna baby. I don't want to cater to my kids' bullshit. Because why do that when why cater to your child's bullshit whenever you can fucking, oh, I don't know, just sit there on your ass and do fucking nothing because I'm tired.
oh,
Ah,
I mean, within their energy limit and their emotional like intelligence, they're trying their best to do what they think is best for you. And sometimes that's not, sometimes that's not exactly the truth. Like sometimes they did have a short fuse with you, and um sometimes they're just too like reluctant to actually apologize or own up for those mistakes because it's embarrassing for the adult in a situation to make mistakes to their child. Kids
yeah.
never get that, oh, I'm sorry. um but in all, even when they do mistakes, I genuinely believe that they are mostly coming from an area of like, this is probably what's best for you. But
So
they can be wrong sometimes.
on
And that's
that
that's the thing.
on that topic, my mother has every single time that I've seen her profusely apologized to me.
Hmm.
Every single time. Because of what she has done in her past, because of the sex addict and the whole drug addicts and all that shit. She has apologized to me for being a shit mother every single time. And you know what I
Hmm.
say? It's in the fucking past. You can't change it now. Who cares? Because I sure as hell
Hmm.
didn't.
My mom and dad, I can't. I have like, thank you, Chicky. I have like a mental block where I can't really ever speak freely about my parents because I don't feel right doing so. Like I'm extremely paranoid to talk about my parents in certain ways because I feel obligated to try and defend their strategies no matter what. And some of the defending is logical and makes complete sense and is valid, but it's not a very healthy way of processing pain or like grief or misunderstandings. Uh,
I mean, I'm kind of my mother wanted me to join the military too, but she also was on the boat of I don't want you to go through the army because I already know what that fucking line of work is.
yeah, my bio dad was in the military. My mom probably would never force me to go because my dad was kind of a jerk. So,
Chair Force.
the Air Force. My grandfather was in the Air Force.
I will say I do respect some people in the Air Force. I
Yeah.
do respect high officials and high ranked officials like that. It's not that I don't like actually respect them. It's more of a joke kind of thing because the branches of military that I've been around, it has always been, oh, we're sitting out here, no AC in the tent, no nothing, no Like it's been no like, they don't have they barely have the base necessities to be out there, period. And and then they see the boys in blue, the Air Force, the baby blue, come in, air conditioned tents, nice computers, regulated tents, actual beds to sleep on, and all the base necessities that are up to a luxury standard. And they hate it because it's unfair because they're needed more because they're drone specialists or they know how to fly a drone or they're trained to do this or trained to do that. It's like it's not hard to fly a drone.
I
I'm
feel like there are some disparities at that point. Like, I mean, that would kind of suck. Maybe that's why those people sometimes are assholes because they just feel like life is fucked up and they don't like life, so they just tend to be a begrudging person.
Well, then again, they do say that everybody who joins the military normally cheats on their spouses. And I have actually seen that to be very true. I have witnessed that
Yeah,
to be very true, like firsthand.
yeah, that's why I have that's why my parents were divorced. That's why I have new dad. Even
Uh,
more.
that is
That's why I
actually
divorced
also
my biodad.
why. But it's funny because my mom never cheated. My dad was the one that cheated.
Also funny. Tends to be the males. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's not the case with you. I'd never do that.
It's statistics.
Yeah, I've cheated before. And I would never do it again because I broke that person's heart and I broke my heart in the
Oh yeah,
process.
no, they'll give you more money when you're married for some reason. So, I mean, there's probably a reason to it. I'm not gonna, I don't know anything about army, military. I talked about it with my uncle for a good bit because I was considering, but it was
You would have
like,
made a decent soldier. I don't think you would have survived basic training.
that's crazy. I wasn't gonna go into, I was actually gonna go in for more specialized stuff because I still wanted to go for psychology,
Still needed to
but
go
they
through
wouldn't.
basic training.
Yeah, but they wouldn't, they didn't want to, I wasn't gonna be allowed to, like, go the level that I wanted to go because I required some schooling beforehand. I was like, well, damn, why do I even go? Why go to the military? I might have to lose money anyway, so I just didn't want to do it.
Hmm.
I'm saving much more time because I was gonna have to go through the school process anyway.
The reason people immediately get married after basic training, there's actually a lot of reasons for that, Cindy. One of the
Well, they give you
ones
more money.
that is one of them, yes.
Mhm.
They are supposed to pay for the classes, but I'm sorry, but why am I getting paid less than minimum wage to work in the military? I get more pay working as a construction worker for someone underneath the table than I
I've seen
would
a lot of,
military.
like, really young. I've heard of a lot of really young people working under the table.
Oh, I used to work under the table. Actually, funny enough, my taxes came in. I never got a tax form for the restaurant that I worked at, meaning they paid me under the table.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
I could have sued them so fucking hard. I could have sued them for so much. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
No, and there's reasons. There's reasons. There's many reasons. For instance, why is an employee who has worked there for 6 months only getting a 5 cent raise after watching not one?
Are you kidding me? Bro, are you kidding me? What are you complaining about, bro?
Hold
I
on.
worked there for a year just to get a dollar raise. And then once I graduated high school, they took my dollar raise away because I was no longer a high school student and they were going to have to up my raise anyway.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've watched six executive chefs leave. Mind you, I did what the executive chefs did basically, but just not to that extent.
Hmm. Not like with the pre-known knowledge,
Not with the
basically.
pre-known knowledge or with
Not the
the
fancy labels.
not with the fancy labels or with the whole meal prepping thing or the hours. I still work just the same, and they would get paid more, and they would get paid. They would have to do more, and it makes no sense to me because I'm
Hmm.
basically doing the same thing. Actually, my title at that restaurant was line cook. Do you know what I ended up doing?
Hmm.
Dishes.
My
And
title
guess,
at my workplace is dishes, but I do everything.
yep.
Everything, bro.
Oh yeah, no,
Everything
and
but the breader.
mind
I
you,
did nuggets, I did fries. I was freaking janitor, basically, which is, I guess, the same thing as dishes. It's just not in the job description.
so one thing you have to realize is they have to pay you for that. If you know another position or take the time to learn another position, they are required to pay you because they're paying for more skill.
Huh?
Yes.
They don't do that for
Yep.
me.
That's because they don't tell you.
Hmm.
You're supposed to be like, I know this, you guys have me work it. Unless you guys want me to do it more, I suggest you pay me more.
Hmm.
Welcome Serial
Well,
Road
I
1
did at one
MF3
point,
Tria
only
0
when a manager was
N6.
kind of like verbally abusive. Like, she called me her bitch. And I was like, oh no, that's not okay with me. And she said it jokingly, but I was like, it still hurt my feelings. And I felt uncomfortable with her because it was my first time meeting her. And that was the first thing she had to say to me. So I was like, I don't know who you are. You don't know me. But I worked my ass off that day. And she just was like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you're
telling you
like
right
a
now,
bitch.
if
I was
you
like,
ever
oh,
if
hmm.
you
I
ever
don't like
tell
that.
me if you ever tell me your boss called you a bitch or some shit like that and you ask me to come pick you up from work,
Nah,
a
it's
motherfucker's gonna get into a fight. I don't care. You don't
nah,
talk
it's
about
okay. I
mm-hmm.
took like weeks before I actually was like, hey, like I even pulled the manager out and I was like, hey, let's not do that. Let's like don't give me. I told her don't give me extra work that's not in my job description, and then complain when the actual job that's in my job description is somehow not being done because you gave me other work because I'm only one person. This doesn't make sense. You were here. You were the one who told me to do something else, and you're my manager, so therefore I'm supposed to listen to you. So I got annoyed because she was like threatening to write me up basically for things that she told me to do. I was like, I feel like you're trying to get me fired at this point. So I went to Denise. I'm sorry, I'm naming names. That's like actually her name. We're gonna call her Destiny, okay? Her name is Destiny, guys. I was lying. Her name is Destiny. Anyway, so I went to Destiny. I was like, so I'm getting a little overworked and I'm getting overwhelmed because I'm not able to actually do my main job, which is dishes. And I asked her, I was like, am I allowed to take priority in the dishes? So, like, basically, I'm asking her, can I bypass my manager if my priority job is demanding more labor? Therefore, I am not going to do what my manager has asked me to do if the priority job is taking over. And she said yes. So, and then she also said she's going to talk to my manager. So, I never had to deal with that again. And then also I worked extra jobs, like I did extra things. But if I when I asked my manager, like all I have to do is ask Destiny. You know, be like, okay, so I feel a little overwhelmed. I love helping out and all that stuff because it gives me more hours, right? Like it gives me more hours when I
How
do
is
other things.
everyone?
That's why I do it, you know? But if I feel overwhelmed, like I'm doing it constantly, like I'll do dishes and then randomly be pulled at the same day to do something else. I don't like that, especially if I wasn't told or like signed up for that position that day. That makes me like anxious because I didn't know I was going to be doing it. Especially since we don't have a dishwasher to cover when I'm being pulled for nuggets.
Huh?
So I have to go back to dishwasher with like a hundreds dishes because I wasn't there, right? So I told Destiny, I was just like, okay, so if you're gonna do that, I feel like you should pay me the same rate that you're paying the chefs in the kitchen to do that because I was making like $3 less than them. I was like, that's not that hard, right? But $3 an hour, $3 extra an hour is a lot of money for me. So it's just like, yeah, if you're gonna make me do two jobs in one day, then I'm definitely gonna be asking for that extra money. versus the one job, you know? So she stopped making me do 2 jobs a day, which was nice. So I can sign up for nuggets if I want to. I can sign up for nuggets if I want to get extra hours, but I'll only be paid as a dishwasher. My window is not open. Don't try and scare me. I only have one window, bro. Oh, you're talking about this? Okay, I'll close it. Was that why? Why? Why do I have to close it? Also, this was my anthropology lab that I wrote on doc form. Why are you telling me to close my windows? Why are you telling me to close my windows, bro? Like this? You don't want to see them anymore? I like this? Is this good? Is this okay? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm like really confused. There, it's all gone. You don't get to see it anymore. My name? Name? My name wasn't on the other one, I don't think. Not the
Yeah, it
original
was.
one.
It was.
It was?
Yup.
Really?
Yup.
How was my name on that one?
Look at the left. Okay, go back to the portfolio thing. Don't bring it up on stream, but I want you to
Oh,
look.
okay. Hold on.
Look.
Bro, that's such a fucking like why would anybody pay that much attention?
Cindy did.
Okay, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, I see. I see. I am sorry. I will hide it.
Is this clay? Holy fuck, it is clay. Hey Sophie, do you have a shovel? Actually, hey Sophie, could you do me a huge favor? I have an iron shovel. Could you bring me it and an empty shulker box? Just text me whenever you're ready,
Yeah.
and I'll TP you to me, to my cords.
I'm not very safe. I'm sorry. Good thing is, I could probably just edit that.
In one of my chests. You're kind of gonna have to look. Because I don't have a shovel with me. Also, I don't have a spare shulker box right
Yeah, thank
now.
you.
I have one in my base. It's in my garage.
This is all of my plant stock. I have like corresponding plants for what plants can be planted with what plants and what helps like them. What will ward off pets and stuff, pests and stuff. I think that's cool.
Mm.
By the way, I got called a nerd.
You are a nerd. Like, in all honesty, you are.
I'm not a nerd.
You are a cute nerd. A really cute nerd.
I'm not a nerd.
He's, again, really cute nerd.
I'm not a nerd.
You can fight me on this all day long, and I will keep calling you that because you are a really cute nerd.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was there this whole time. That little like red button. Hold on.
Chicken jockey. Have you guys been seeing like the whole fucking Minecraft movie
Yes.
bullshit? Where
Yes.
they're just fucking setting things on fire and blowing up shit? So in one of my chests, there should be a shovel with like really good enchants. It should be underneath my base, underneath my house. I just need something with fortune on it.
I got called a nerd for making this. I did
Alright.
a whole like
Let me know when you're ready.
what did I do? I
Yeah,
researched
it
Harry
has like
Potter.
fortune 3 on like efficiency 5 on it. It
I
also has
researched Harry
curse of
Potter
vanishing. It's an
and
iron
I got
shovel.
these cool little like icons from Deviant Art. I'm not a Potterhead. I'm not a Potterhead, okay? I'm not a Potterhead. I was just bored in class one day in high school and I made this. I made this. Okay? And the only one that I did was the Hufflepuffs because I'm a Hufflepuff. So I did this. Look at this. Look at all this research. Look at all these.
I'm Slanesh.
It's sad that this guy died, by the way. So here's a picture of him dead, and here's a picture of him alive. I don't really know why I put this guy in here because he was in the newer movie, but this was like before Hogwarts, I think.
Again, I'm Slanesh. And y'all have no clue what Slanesh is.
Yeah, I don't know what
Is this a
Slanesh is.
geode? Holy shit, that's a geode!
Oh, and then I also have like the clubs, like the Death Eaters, and then the Order of the Phoenix. Which the Order of the Phoenix, I think, was something Dumbledore talked about, and then the Death Eaters were like people who liked the bad guy, Voldemort or whatever. I don't know. And then this owl one is like fake. This is AI generated because I was lazy when I was a kid and I didn't want to draw. Oh, the Death Eaters was a cult. Wasn't it for Voldemort though? Cult for Voldemort. I made up this one, and it's literally just Raven and Hufflepuff together to make an owl because I thought an owl would be a good representation of a Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff together, which I think is actually a really good animal for these two. If these two were to have a club, it would be an owl. That makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. It does. Although I think Hogwarts kind of took the owl, so I don't know. Like, and then I have the history. I have the people. Oh, that's so sad. I started to make a spell book alphabetically, but I gave up because it was way too long. I didn't really do that much actually. I just got some of the A's. So here are the A's. And then I gave up. I was done. I didn't want to do it anymore. I also did research on the other two schools that were apparently in the movies. they showed up to Hogwarts. Here's one of them. Look, this is Hogwarts. Here's the people. I need the curses. I don't know, man. I didn't get all of them in there, but
Okay, so I have an
this is
enchanting
the
table
only
underneath my
female one.
base. It is
This is the only
underneath in
female
one
one.
of the chests in the far back corner.
And apparently it had way more information than this one, so I don't really know. But I like this crest. This crest is very pretty. This one's not that pretty. Ah, okay.
By chance, Frumps.
I mean I got like a definition of the curses and the enchantments and the hexes and the charms and the spells because apparently they're all different. So
By chance, Frump, are you gonna hop on?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to watch movies.
Are you waiting on me?
Yeah, but I'm having a good time right now, you know. I don't want like and besides I gotta go eat dinner at some point. I also originally
Okay,
made this
so it
little
is in a
swampy
chest.
art, which I
Oh,
liked. I like adding all the
I'll,
cheap
I-
cards.
it is in a
I like
chest.
art view session.
It is in a chest in the back in my enchanting room.
Even added my original sketches. These are for the second model. I put who is from. I don't know why she changed her picture to that, but she looks really scary. But yeah, cute art. And here is her Twitch, I think. Yeah, she has Twitch. I just feel like it was such a nice way. It's so much nicer way of calling out or like giving credit to people because I can put way more in here than I can on Twitch or yeah, on the Twitch about sections. And I did this one. This was like my first ever concept art of her, and I never draw her feet. And this is the rigging for Mary Loves Cheese from Mary Loves Cheese. And then like you can tell that this
It's underneath my house. So if you go into my base, there is in the back right corner, a ladder. It is down there.
you can tell that the website was actually made a long time ago because the only art that I have in here are from when I was original Frumpa. So this is what I looked like originally. This art is done by Jazzy. This one is done by EJ, aka Crow now. This was his original character. This is my original character. Very cute, very cute. I know, I love my fan art so much. And then I also put in this one. This is from me, but this is technically fan art of Cheeky. So this is fan art of my friend Cheeky, and he looks so beautiful. Look at the man, so pretty. This is OG from P here as well. Before the horns dyed her hair, before she had the deer appendages. Cheeky is so sweet. I gotta, I think I took down this website, so it's no longer active.
I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to be awake anymore.
I might redo it though. It wasn't that bad of a website, but I just wish I could have made it more dynamic and like fun for people. But I don't know. I might make like one for like lore. I don't know. I just feel like nobody's gonna be interested because it's like too much. It's too much. No one wants to read all of that unless they're like a deep nerd. You know, like I was for Harry Potter. So like I made this. You know, this is like nerdy. I'm like, oh yeah, all this information, all this information. Oh my god, it makes it it releases the dopamine, and I'm just like, yes, I feel like this is so cool, but it's not. So
Did you find it, Sophie?
like I remade a whole new version of Harry Potter, and I called it Eldoria, which is like the English version of Harry Potter.
Alright,
And like
then don't worry
you know,
about
in
it.
like
You're good.
Spanish. So I had all these. I had
It's all
like the
good.
laws of magic, the land, the history, overview, and then here's like basically the overview for like what happens. Right? Here's some facts. Bro. Did I finish this? No, I didn't. I didn't finish this. I didn't finish this either. This was like a template, so the pink stuff is not mine. I use AI because I'm fucking dumb. But if I were gonna redo it, I would most definitely not. But for something that I did to never actually release and for fun, yeah. Just like concept wise. I have all this. I don't know what this is. Crescent designs. I don't know what this is right here. This is not something that need to be here. But these are different crescents. Like this. Bro, my friend, when I showed her this one, she sent me like a buff dude and was like, I can't get it out of my head. He's just flexing on us. And I thought that was funny.
I don't want to watch
What? Why
Adventure
is
Time.
this?
I want to watch a movie. I want to watch something entertaining other than Adventure
What the
Time.
heck? It's just popping. It's just populating. I don't know,
Sure,
bro. It's
I want to
broken.
watch
Anyway.
Adventure Time.
I think I'll call it a stream so I can go eat some food and stuff, but I don't know. Probably mostly productive. Mostly productive. I took like all my notes, but I definitely still need to like watch some videos and stuff. And really hammer it in, but yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end stream here too. Okay.
Let's raid somebody. Ba, 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 ba. I just realized.
Oh. What the heck? Where'd you come from? Hello. Ow. break that? Hello, welcome. Something tells me you're new here. Juggernog, do you play Call of Duty? Come on. Well, hello. What do you play these days? Here, wait 1 second. Let me check you out real quick.